Now, how do you get into being an entrepreneur? This is important because
if you're a young person, or how did I do it, or both?
Yeah, how do you get into this mode of thinking about? Yeah,
exactly. I think entrepreneurship's a mindset, and I think we have to start with it as a mindset, not as an identity tied to did you start a company.
Okay.
And I think most entrepreneurs that have started companies probably have a long track record of looking at problems, being very bothered by problems, and just trying to come up with something that fixes those. And I think many of the best entrepreneurs lead with a very deep, intense problem passion. First and foremost, they're obsessed with understanding and trying to tackle some specific issue. And that could be a high social impact issue, like solve the climate crisis or something like that. But that could also just be like you worked for several years in some construction field, and it just drives you crazy that there's this inefficiency, that like these people don't talk to each other, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Logistics. I think it starts not with these big systems problems or industrial problems, but I think as early as possible, trying to spot something that could be done better, something that is a problem, and trying to do something about it. And we actually teach this in our company, trying to teach everyone to be an entrepreneur. You see something that's inefficient in our company, be an entrepreneur. Come up with in your idea in your head, like, well, how might we fix this? Go try it out. And then if it worked, great, get it going across the company. And if it didn't work, what's the next thing?
Yeah.
And I think that kind of muscle of like spotting problems, coming up with ideas, testing them, learning from it, I think is entrepreneurship. If you start doing that when you're young, and you start doing that on little things, it becomes easier and easier then to apply, I think, that same thing to bigger, more systematic problems where perhaps an actual company can emerge from it. But I almost think like whether you start a company or not, that should almost be secondary to just the mindset.
Great.